After another heartbreak with my so-called dream girl Shakira, I finally realized something. I had no idea what I actually valued in a relationship. You see, Canggu, Bali isn't exactly known for the capital of healthy dating. Um, After my dream girl turned out to be a complete atomic emotional disaster, I knew I had to take deeper responsibility for how I was showing up. So I reached out to a coach and that I deeply respected. He usually only worked with women, but I trusted him enough to pull out my vulnerability. I told him my story and my struggles, my heartbreaks. His response was short and or true. He said, Daniel, you clearly know your business values, you know what you stand for in your work, but what are your values when it comes to relationships? And I thought I had the answer. Well, clearly, trust, honesty, loyalty, respect, all the things that you jump to. He smiled and said, those aren't values. They are bare minimum for a functional human man, maybe. He asked, what's uniquely important to you in love? And just like that, I went blank. I went and sat in a cafe with a coffee trying to come up with the answers. Nothing but cliches. And it hit me. Like, I had built businesses, earned money, chased passion, but when it came to love, I didn't know what it is that I wanted beyond the basics. So I turned to coach myself. If I was my own client, what question would I ask? The question came to me and it changed everything. I asked, well, how do I want to feel in love? How do I want to feel in a relationship? That changed my way of thinking. It wasn't long ago that I couldn't even say the word love. And now here I was standing for it. So I asked myself, in the times of joy, how do I want to feel? In the times of conflict, how do I want to feel? When things were hard, when things were fun, when things were intimate, how do I want to feel? I took myself back to the Latina Shakira girl and those atomic fights, blow-ups. How did I wish that I'd felt instead? And the highs and the moments that lit me up the most. From there, I built a list of 15 criteria of experiences that I wanted to create in a relationship. Each had a concrete example, like playful flirtation forever. My example was meeting my girlfriend in the bar, pretending like it's our first date. A little bit awkward, a bit fun, ending with a makeout session in front of everyone. Um, Cheeky rebellion. And my example was like when she was on Zoom with her father, me sliding my hand up her thigh. If she doesn't explode, she kind of laughs, she plays along and, I don't know, pretends to be bad about it later. Banter. This was not about testing her. It was about taking responsibility for the experiences I wanted to create and then seeing if somebody had the capacity to co-create them with me. When I finished this list, I kind of laughed at myself. I was like, Dan, you already have such high standards. Now you've got this too. I'm like, it's basically an impossible list. You'll never find anyone. But I was wrong. Not long after, I met a woman who matched every single criteria. And on paper, she wasn't even my type at all. She was everything that I needed. We built an incredible relationship together. It was my first long-term partner, girlfriend, relationship in nearly 8 years as single. And even more, it was the first time I truly experienced love at the age of 32. Almost embarrassingly late, but I finally got it. And when that relationship ended, 3 weeks just shy of our 1-year anniversary, it really broke me. For the first time in my life, I felt real heartbreak. I understood the songs and the poetry and the pain that people write about breakups. I sat in a puddle of tears in my villa in Bali, convinced I'd never get better. I was broken forever. But in that moment, I realized something really vital. Life isn't about feeling better. It's about feeling more. And that relationship ended because our deepest values and our life trajectories didn't align, which is fine. And I have so much gratitude I had done the work, because without it, we could have stayed together maybe 5 years too long or drifted apart like so many do. Instead, we ran our course. It wasn't too short, it wasn't too long. It was exactly the right length it needed to be for us to learn and continue becoming who we need to become. It taught me compassion, taught me acceptance, patience. It opened my emotional world and showed me the truth. Love isn't about finding someone who looks right. It's about knowing how you want to feel in love and having the courage to create it. So this is just one chapter in my lessons to love, romance, and becoming the person I need to be to have the relationship that I'm so deeply proud of. Now, I'll drop a link here to my full story. Check it out. And I really hope and I trust that it gives you some insights for you on your journey also.